Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are going to study do and does among English grammar rules. Do and does in questions and answers. To make a question in English, normally use do or does. It is normally put at the beginning of the question, which means before the subject. So we have an affirmative sentence here, you speak Spanish. So this is the subject and second person, so we use do. You speak Spanish and question. Add do at the beginning of the affirmative sentence to make it a question when the subject is I, you, we, or they, which means first and second person and third person plural. He speaks Spanish now. He is a third person and singular. So we need an S. He speaks Spanish. This case, we don't use do. We use does. Does he speak Spanish? And then here, S drops. Does he speak Spanish? He speaks Spanish. Does he speak Spanish? Here. He likes soccer. Third person singular, we put as. But now question, we don't use do, but does, and subject he, like. And because this is does, we don't use as here. Does is like soccer. And then question mark. Now, when the subject is third person singular. So in this affirmative sentence, John speaks Spanish. John is third person singular. So we can use the pronoun he. So John speaks Spanish. And then because of this as, do becomes does. Does John, and then because this is does, we don't use an as here. Does John speak Spanish? Notice that the letter as at the end of verb, which is speak, in the affirmative sentence, because it is in third person singular, disappears in the question. This disappears in the question. And don't use do or does in question that have the verb to be or modal verbs such as can, must, might, should, etc. Are you okay? So this is be verb. So do not say do you or are you okay. Do not use do because this is be verb. Is he good at sports? So this is be verb. Do not use do or does. And then can is a modal auxiliary. Do not use do and can together. Only can they come to the party. Now, word order of questions with do and does. The following is the word order to construct a basic question in English using do or does. Here, I have cereal, cereal, for breakfast. Breakfast. So this is an affirmative sentence. So for I, we need to use do. Do I have cereal for breakfast? And then question. So here, do I, you, we, they have cereal for breakfast or buy cereal for breakfast? But he, she, it, this is third person singular. We need to use does instead of do. Does he eat cereal for breakfast? Does she like cereal for breakfast? Now, take a look at the examples of questions with do and does. You speak English. Do you speak English? John speaks French. And then, since John is third person, we use does and do not use as. Does John speak French? we have time for a quick drink. And do we have time for a quick drink? It is third person singular. It rains a lot in the south. But question, does it rain, no S, a lot in the south? Do they want to come with me? Do they want to come with me? She is third person singular. Does she like chocolate? When we have do and does questions, we can answer in two ways, short and long. So here in this page, we are going to think about short answers with do and does. Do you speak English? So this is do question, remember? Yes, I do. Negative, no, I don't. Do I need a dictionary? Do I? Yes, you. I becomes you here. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Do you both speak English? So this is plural. Yes, we do. So two question, two answer, remember. No, we don't. Do they speak English? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Does he speak English? Does. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Does she speak English? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does it have four legs? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Remember, do question, do answer. Does question, does answer. You cannot say, yes, I can. No. Just remember, do is the auxiliary here. So do question, do answer. Does question, does answer. Now, when you have question words such as who, when, where, why, which, and how, you cannot say yes, I do or no, I don't. For example, what do you have for breakfast? You cannot say yes, I do, because this is an information question. So instead of this, you need to say I have bread. I have bread for breakfast. Something like this. Okay? And what does she have for breakfast? And she has cereal for breakfast. Where do you live? So I live in America. When do you study? I study at nighttime, at night. How do you spell your name? My name spells J-B-O. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I'll come back to you with another English grammar rule as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.